What's going on? Alright. Looks like I'm live. Let's start. OBS disconnected. Uh-oh. Are we here? Are we live? Okay, there we go. Yo, so I'm just gonna be streaming Echo Ops. It's a mod by Hyokin. It's like a season of Spartan Ops missions. There's 4 of them. It looks really cool. And then next stream, I'll actually be adding a new BSP to this map right here, which I've been working on. And yeah, that should be it. I'll show you a little more of what's going on here on next stream. But here's a little tease, just in case you were wanting to see that. I have been working on it off stream. Alright. To Master Chief Collection. Alright, here we go. So we got Echo Ops Season 1, Cave Out, Facility, Canyon, and Cruiser. It looks pretty cool. I played the first mission a while back, and I was gonna, like, upload it, but, like, I don't know what happened. I think I ran out of time. And then I also was gonna upload like that casemate and some other like solar flare mod, and then my recording got messed up. So I'm just gonna live stream me like running through these mods. Hopefully I can beat them. Yeah, so it should be fun. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but you know, it's kind of like how I record my videos anyways. Might as well just play through it, you know.
The Covenant attacking Ivanov Station seem to be looking for a Forerunner artifact called the Composer, located somewhere on the station. However, this cruiser, the Shadow of the Void, broke formation under direct orders from someone called the Didac in order to recover an encrypted data key required to use the artifact from this facility.
It's pretty cool though. I mean, they got cutscenes, custom dialogue.
Drop zone looks clear. I'm bringing her down.
New story. You know, so far a little better than Halo 4 Spartan Ops. It's like mini missions basically. All right. Looks like.
Echo 3, radio in when you two are ready for evac. I'll lay low for now and keep an eye on that cruiser.
Affirmative, Echo 2.
Alright. It's weird because it's like Halo 4 and Halo 3, and my mod's like Halo 3 style, but like modern in Halo 4. Kind of like the inverse of what I'm doing. You know, I just noticed as soon as I came in, this SMG is compressed, and the geometry's getting broken. So whoever's making this, you might want to like export this with like compression, like uncompressed or whatever, or separate it into different pieces, because definitely not supposed to look like that, unless you just decimated it to look like that. But yeah, this is really cool though. I really like the vibe of Halo 3. Just has this art style, and it's kind of mixed in this with like Halo 1, so it's kind of neat. It's like all the Halo games mixed into one art style in this mod. What's up, Kenzie? Yeah, the Halo 5 SMG, I'm like, what the hell? This mod is like literally like Halo 4 and 5 crap, like time frame and stuff, so it's like in Halo 3, but yeah, basically I just decided like I wanted to run through this mod because I keep forgetting to play certain mods, and like I was saying earlier, I played some other mods and my recordings got messed up, and then on this one I just decided to like stream it while I played it, you know, because that's literally what I have time to do. Like I don't have time to edit videos if I actually am modding myself. So he said I feel so wrong. Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Look at these grunts. Look at these grunts in Halo 3. Like, what the fuck? Little crab grunts. it definitely feels so wrong. Oh my god. I haven't played Halo 3 in so long. I feel so stupid playing this. I don't know why. Like, I keep trying to do things that I can't do. It's kind of cursed. Look at these guys. Is this a Halo Infinite? Or is it a Halo 5 guy? I can't really see him. Come here. He looks cool. Yeah, it's like Halo. No, that's Halo 5. Yeah, okay. It's just hard to see him. Yeah, okay, so it's like all Halo 4 or 5. So let's see. Sometimes I forgot people have grab models from Halo 5. Yeah, and now it's really easy to. You know, I actually was thinking about porting a map over, and the only reason why is because some of the maps I can make them look good. And what I realized is with Reclaimer, you can actually like export the whole map now. And Halo Infinite, so when you export it, it's like it has a ton of UVs and their materials were so different. It's so hard to port the map I'm making, so I basically had to redo a lot of stuff. But I was like, I bet I won't have to do that for a Halo 5 map because I don't think it's as different. I'm not sure. Like, whenever I see the models, like the character models and guns, and I have to port them, it's actually pretty easy because it's not that different. It's like not full PVR, but it's weird. It's like a mixture of Halo 4 and PVR. It's like a halfway point. I don't even know what it uses though, to be honest. Like, I just remember in Halo 5 everything looked kind of plasticky still. So it probably wasn't like full, you know, PVR or anything cool like that. God damn, this is interesting. I can't tell what Halo game I'm playing. Like it feels like Halo 3, but nothing looks like that. Well, it kind of does. The HUD looks kind of like Halo. Kind of just want to look at these guys. Look at him. He looks cool. The amount of having to redo all these models' bones to work with the Halo 3 rig. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. That's a real good point. That would be annoying as hell. I would probably have to like repose them and then like, you know, apply that to it, and then, you know, there's less bones, so you would have to like kind of like make some new ones or kind of combine some or something like that. I don't know. This is really cool atmosphere, though. See, this is like... I kind of dig this type of hex pillar style, because it's not like the whole Halo ring, it's just like some shit to keep it from collapsing. I don't know. I feel like Halo 1 had that kind of thing. This is cool, though. It's like ODST assets or something. Or like green. I don't know why, like colorful shit looks just cool in Halo 3. There's so many. I like the sound effect. It's kind of cool. Sounds. What was that? Halo 5 or 4 or something? Probably Halo 5. They had good sound design, but some of it was a little extra, I guess. Halo 4 did not, though. Fuck. Everything in Halo 4, I was like, what are you doing? Everything just like was made to hurt your ears. Gotta mention the Goss Hog and Infinite has a new sound on it. I find it weird maybe they were gonna finish it. Yeah, if they actually added a new sound, that's very suspicious. Like, why? You know, the only thing that I was thinking, though, it's like the model they used is like basically a block out. It kind of actually looks like the model they used on to sculpt out the actual little kid hog. You know how you have the little kid car with the Gauss turret? Kind of looks like that. Like in real life.
I am detecting a lot of Covenant activity on the hill ahead.
Oh, shit. But yeah, if they finish that, that'd be awesome. It's kind of fucking sad that Halo Infinite doesn't have a Gauss hog. Like, I feel like every Halo past Halo 2 had one, right? Or past Halo 1, I mean. Like, I feel like you can't not have a Goshawk. Like, Goshawk's also just way cooler, you know? If it's so satisfying just to get that instant, like, you know, whenever you're shooting the other turret, you're just, like, hoping and praying, and the like, you're basically relying on the bullet magnetism to, like, kill everything. And it just takes, like, a long time sometimes, but, you know, it does its job. So this is like this has to be all Halo 5, because these are like the crab grunts. You know, they don't look, it's like, it was so weird in Halo 5. They were like making it like a hybrid of like Reaches and Halo 4s or something weird, and then they're just like, finally in Halo Infinite, they're like, okay. But it's like in Halo Infinite, it almost looked a little more cartoony than the old Halos, which is not bad, it's just, it's like they're so scared to just do the same thing, you know? But yeah. What is this, the Halo? Yeah, okay, whoever, Hyokin, definitely uncompress your, what do you call it, the little bar you pull back when you reload? Or, yeah, that little thing you just flicked. Like, it's like looking like a dreidel because it's just compressed. If it, like, still compresses after, or, like, won't import, then, like, I think I had to, like, separate some of my weapons into separate, like, pieces or something in one of the older Halos. But that's, like, an easy fix, at least. It'll make everything look a lot better, though. There's probably, like, other models like that, too, though. Sometimes I'll, like, look at something and be like, wait, what's going on with this? And then I'll be like, oh, I see. They re-added the Komodo stuff to... Wait, pretty sure they're gonna stop giving us weapons and aren't gonna give us vehicles because there's only like 2 more weapons left, that the light rifle and the Vestige carbine. Yeah, that's kind of weird how they added a Vestige carbine. I made like a joke about how they, like, there's like the Halo 5 carbine, there's the new carbine that they cut. They had those 2 in the game, and then it's like, I mean, it can't be that hard to make a carbine. I mean, they could probably reuse the bandit, you know, animations and everything. They would just replace the model, and no, they would, the reload, actually, that reloads like
this installation's modder has been missing for quite some time.
Look at this AI.
And many of the systems are in a state of disrepair.
Does she have a beanie on?
It may take some time for me to crack the lock on this door. Alert. The cruiser has detected us, and they're sending reinforcements.
Laster, you're always up late. Sorry, you Kenzie. So, like, this is my last late night stream for a while. I'm going back to finish my degree, and hopefully I finish my degree. What am I doing now? Okay. But, I'm not sure if I'll do early or what. I'll just kind of see how everything will play out. I'll probably start out kind of earlier, like past noon. Because usually, like, rejected streams like at 6, you know, and then a lot of other streamers stream around that time too. I might still be up late though, who fucking knows? Like, I've always been a night owl, it's just I'm trying to, like, kind of live on a normal schedule. But yeah, with like 3 days left of my current job, the Komodo has a carbine weapon model in the game already. Maybe that's the reason why, but I don't know. Yeah, last time I saw the Komodo, it was like a block out. It kind of had the shape of this Komodo from Halo 5 though, which is weird. It makes me wonder if they were gonna take that and banishify it and like turn it into a weapon, because it was just like a mining rig or something weird. I don't know. It looks super Halo 5 though, like the art style on it. But then, like, yeah, the Komodo in Halo Infinite it kind of felt like a little tank, but it also had the same like back legs and like kind of basic shape that the Komodo in Halo 5 had though. I think it did. Like, it didn't look like it really, but you know, I feel like they took that thing and made it into a banished tank somehow, if that makes sense. So it would still be different if that's what they did though. So they didn't give one to the bandit. The Komodo's still a blockout. Yeah, it's still a blockout. I wonder if what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just running around, talking at the same time. I'm like not paying attention. Is there like a waypoint or something? I might need to go back where the AI is. I think I actually went a little too far back here. Why are there... Oh, are those the birds that are on my radar? I'm like trying to find the radar stuff. Oh fuck, I'm going like all the way back. Whoopsie. See, this is why I like sprinting, because I like sidetrack myself and then like accidentally go way back. Need to run faster, so I'm just gonna hop instead. Yeah, this mod is like truly a kit bash of all the art styles or whatever. It's like random. It was like still like look at this is from like Halo Infinite. Then you have like some Halo 3 stuff, and then you have like some Halo Reach barriers, and then you have like Halo 4 enemies and weapons and Reach weapons. What are these from? Halo 2A or some shit, or is this Halo 3? Oh no, that's like custom. It's like I wonder if that's custom. Maybe. All right. Oh wait, there's still one left. What is this? Yeah, oh my god, dude. You need to uncompress all your weapons. This Halo 4 rifle looks ridiculous. It looks like Roblox. Oh fuck. Oh my god, dude. The compression on this got so bad. It crunched it. It crunched the whole thing. They're currently looking for invasion mode or forge maps they can add so they could be bringing the Falcon into the game finally. The only time will tell. Okay, I guess because of the 3 to 5 months for a map to be approved. Yeah, that makes sense. If that's what they're doing next, then yeah, I could see it for that. Because I mean, like honestly, like you would need a invasion or something like larger scale. Because, dude, I like fly the Falcon on like every map, and it like literally, it's too big for it. Like you can't really use it. Like you could, but not like effectively. That's why the Wasp is on every map usually, or Banshee.
I'll slip in and pick them up. Good luck in there, you two.
And all the other vehicles were even bigger. It's like they really were trying to make a larger scale game, I feel like. At least in the campaign, I feel like, maybe. I don't know. I think the next Halo game, since it's in Unreal, it has to be like a lot larger scale, even the campaign. I think that'll be kind of cool. And like the Unreal Engine. Alright, so is this the second level? If this goes by really fast, I'll play a couple more mods too.
Looks like there's no going back the way we came.
The Halo 4 music, it's probably gonna get copyrighted, but whatever. I don't have monetization on here. Oh fuck. Why are they my friends? That's weird.
What were those things?
They look so weird in this game. They look so weird. Wah, 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 wah.
Looks like the Covenant are already inside the facility. They must be looking for the decryption artifact. We have to stop them.
Echo 2 to Dulcinia. Just saw a whole bunch of Covenant leaving the structure. Looks like they have the artifact with them, but it's hard to make out from this altitude.
Do what you can to slow them down, Echo 2. We'll rendezvous with you outside the structure.
Oh my god. They're everywhere! I love how fast this shoots. Dude, I cannot aim. Is that a Halo Infinite one? Yeah, it's a Halo 5. there were some dev infinite maps that worked with the Falcon. I don't know. I don't remember seeing any. Like, they're all, even the big team battle maps, they're like too confined and not open enough, I guess. I don't know. That's just what I experienced when I flew it on the maps. I mean, I will say, like, it'll work great in most of the Forge crap that people make. Like, a lot of the Forge stuff is, like, pretty big, you know, to take advantage of the, capabilities and stuff. And a lot of it's, like, custom missions and firefight stuff, and a lot of them have, like, really big maps that they can use that on for sure. It'll definitely be cool to add. I'm trying to think, like, in they were adding Forge World. That would have worked with Forge World. When they were adding Forge World, if they released that in the Falcon at the same time, that would have been perfect. How's this mod going? This mod's good. It's just there's like a few things that they can do to like immediately improve the quality that wouldn't be hard. That probably just got overlooked on accident. But I mean, besides that, like, it's really cool just for like some random Spartan ops. It was one off comment by one of the map devs. Wait, what are you saying? There was. Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't know if they were talking about released ones or what, because like, I'm just trying to think what map would be big. Because they were making Forge World, and that would have been, I mean, obviously that's really big. Ooh. Like, I flew it on Oasis, and then I flew it on I'm trying to think. It was so long ago. I, like, played that, I still have that build on my PC, but it, like, it won't launch very well. Like, I could still technically play it, but I have to, like, trick it to load a map now. Which is like really annoying. And they copyright strike me every time I try to show something on it. Oh. This gun's pretty neat feeling though. What's up with it? Is this the normal, like, oops. Is this the normal pulse carbine? Like, no, they added, like, something to it. It kind of looks cool. It's like a little bit different.
I'm picking up some unknown energy signatures.
Yeah, Forge is, I mean, it's like, there's endless capabilities, but even, like, no matter how, like, the only thing I don't like is, it's like, no matter how good they look, it's like you could still just feel that, oh, it's a Forge map thing. You know what I mean? Like, so every time like they update stuff and their new playlists are like fun for a little while and the maps are really good, but then I'm just like, my god, like, this is such a Forge map. Oh, some of them are that Flood Forge map. What am I doing? I have to go back around. Oh, it's like that Halo one. Guys tweeted the post on Twitter. That's good. I mean, like, the only thing that sucks about Forge World being in as a Forge map is you're basically, like, taking up all the...
These ones are hostile.
All the, you know, memory for, like, the ability to forge on it, since it is a Forge map, so it's, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you can assume they'd probably still be able to handle that. But, I mean, yeah, at least you can still play on it in general. If you ever play like MCC on the you know, on Forge World on Reach, like on the custom game browser, dude, they have like some insane like game types on there that are like extreme. Like, it would be kind of cool to see some of that kind of stuff in the custom game browser, but it's like so advanced feeling, even but it's on Halo Reach. It's so weird. Oh yeah, the Halo 4 Gene song. That was a pretty cool mod. It's like, I honestly feel like that would have been a more accepted version of Halo 4. Like, obviously I would just want like something that looks like a natural evolution of Halo 3, because that would be amazing. But like the way Gene's song was, it was kind of like still a little bit, you know, more of like the style that we liked, but it while still retaining the art style of Halo 4, if that makes sense. It's like it just looked more like how it should, I guess, like using like the Halo 2A stuff, some other stuff like that. I don't know. I didn't play it too much. I played it for a while, checked it out. What am I doing now? I like need to stop talking because I keep fucking forgetting what I'm supposed to do. Hello. Am I supposed to go click on this? This is where I came from, right? Or no? I guess I should kill all these guys in the air. What the hell? It's so weird playing these guys in Halo 3. I mean, I know Ultimate Firefight had that too, but it's still weird. You ain't wrong there. It's currently the best Halo 4 overhaul mod, the best of both worlds type mod. Yeah, I think it is. I would say it is. Like Mythics was good, but like I kind of just stopped with it, and then I think it had a lot of crashes or something. And it was, you know, that's not my type of mod, but it was cool to see like a all-in-one mod, kind of like that, kind of like this mod. Even though this is really just like Halo 4 themed. But like, I mean, I like to see like all takes on each overhaul, and you know, if it's not like a purely custom mission, you know, then it's cool to see like different views and ways, you know, to play the game. What the? Oh god! Now they're bad.
I guess the warm welcome is over.
The warm welcome is over. Is Hyokin a chick? Is that who's voicing over? They have a chick friend.
They just keep getting bigger, don't they?
Yeah, that's what she said. I feel like a lot of stuff in this needs like sharp edges applied in like uncompressed models. Alright. I kind of like the way this shoots better. It's just more satisfying. I can't stand when it's just like a random spray and it feels like it goes everywhere. We also had reflow, and yeah, reflow was like, okay, so like the way I liked reflow, but I didn't really play it very much. But like, it's kind of like reflow is basically like the start of what I was doing on my mod, because like they kind of did H2A and then they added some upgrades like the thruster, for example, is more like the newer games, and you know, that's literally like some of the first things I did. So I was like, I like it because it's, you know, basically like same, kind of like a lot of the same ideas that I had on my mod, but I like, it's like that's the kind of stuff you can change in like the first week that you mod, and then like everything else takes so fucking long. I honestly probably could have finished the single player by now, but I got so burnt out on it. And I had to learn a lot of stuff before I finished like a few things. So I decided just to do it like learning custom like, you know, stuff. And everything I'm doing now, it's all the same mod anyways. Like everything with the weapon drills thing, that's still part of Halo 4 Reclaimer, because it's gonna be like a suite kind of, but like the downloads will be separated into like multiplayer, single player, shit like that. And then I'm gonna have like a before I release anything, I'm gonna release weapon drills in like a kind of a test version, so everyone can give me feedback on the weapons and I guess the AI. But yeah, and then I want the firefight maps to be the same quality as like the weapon drills I'm making. also a good point. I still respect Reflow for being the first mod to make Halo 4 actually good gameplay-wise. Yeah. I mean, it definitely added a lot of stuff that, like, they were, like, I felt like going from Reach to 4, they were, like, learning how to, like, make, you know, Spartan abilities or whatever you want to call them, or equipment, you know, and then it's like Halo Reach had a lot of weird ones that, like, I'm glad weren't in Halo 4, but then Halo 4 had some abilities or whatever they call them, like equipment, that are just weird. Like whenever you summon a drone, like the way you summon him is so weird, and like instead of a bubble shield, which is so fun to
Looks like
use,
the
you just
security
hold a
detail
shield
for
and you
the
can't do
landing zone.
anything. Like I don't know, they're just like I feel like everything in the newer Halos is like how they should have been since Reach, basically. I think if they were like that in like since Reach, it would have been awesome. And sprint like should not be a Spartan ability. Like that's just so weird. Maybe like I don't know, like if they just wanted to keep it like that way in gameplay and just like test it out for Halo, you know, because it's like they didn't want to put it all in just in case people would hate it. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I like the way this VR sounds. It's like I don't know. It's like not too loud.
Alert! The Covenant
but
have
it's
reached the
kinda
cruiser.
smooth
They are
sound.
transmitting the artifact's decryption key to the Didact ship.
Alright.
I don't know if Kenzie's still here, but at least they made their own Mark 6 instead of using the Mark 6 of the Bungie games.
And then what?
Yeah, I like how Halo Infinite
Well,
made Mark
you can
6
take out this so-called didactic
like in Gen 3. Like that was really cool. I didn't like Halo 4 or 5 because it wasn't even like, you know. But like the Halo 2A1, if that's what you're talking about, the Halo 2A1 was like, it was a nice take on it, but I wouldn't call it the same thing as the one in Halo 3. I mean, it's just a different art style of this, I guess it is. I don't know. Like all those like technicalities honestly don't really matter. And then also like them trying to explain everything in lore is just like there's no point. Like you can't explain why the pillar bottom was not a pillar bottom. Or not the pillar bottom, the forward onto dawn. Jesus Christ. Do I go in the water? I'm so scared to go in water in Halo games because I feel like I'm gonna die. Just feel like I'm gonna instant death.
ODSTs. No survivors detected. Make sure that you grab their tags and ammo, Echo 3.
Crunchy, crunchy, crunch. I like this AR. I think I feel like someone I know made this. I forgot who. The model looks really familiar though. I'm rocking Orion and Halo 2A. It looks better. Yeah. I mean, like, dude, Halo 2A, like, I think the armor set I really liked were the ones they added, like, later on. And that's, like, that was one of them, I guess. They added some, like, really out there ones. Remember they added, like, Gundam? I think it was Gundam, right? Like, I kind of want to play Halo 2A just so I can see that type of shit in the game. Like, whenever I try to find games, for some reason no one plays, or, like, not a lot. At least one I did try. Could be wrong. Skaboodley's MA5. Yeah, like, I'm trying to remember who made this. Was it Skaboodley? I don't know.
Looks like they're onto us. The Covenant have locked down this gate. However, we can bypass it with a slight detour. Head back towards the first valley. I've got a plan.
I love going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, Halo 3 really did do that a lot. Or I think a lot of Halos might have done that. They just literally run back and forth through the campaign. Like every, let's see, like on Halo 1 had that where you kind of like went right back through them, just after overrun by flood and stuff like that.
Watch out, Phantom!
And then Halo 3 did that as well. Did Halo 2 do that? I don't think they did, right? Like on Halo 3, you went over at least the Savo, whatever, boy map, or whatever you want to call it. The reach neither. This one actually, this looks nicer in this than it does in Reach. What the hell? At least it looks smoother. I like how punchy this is. Somehow these guys even look better. Oh, it's because they have normal backpack. They have the infinite backpack. I was like, why did they look better? That makes sense. I feel like they have to have a few things in Kit Bash. I kind of like that. Like it makes it like look like Halo 4, but not as ugly. Oh, this one has the Halo 4 backpack though. Nice. These guys are gonna kill me. Ooh. Let's see. More interesting level design compared to Halo 4 Spartan Ops, which was mostly PvP maps where they're yeah, exactly. Like Spartan Ops was just like, okay guys, we gotta make this mission. So on this mission, they're gonna spawn on Valhalla. They're gonna run around. They're gonna go to this tower, and then they're gonna kill these guys and click on this. And then they're gonna go back here and kill these guys, and then they're gonna go back over there and click on this and grab that, and then they're gonna go and walk towards a a pelican and then fly away. And then it would just be some random like Spartan like, oh okay, like I'm like, okay, dude, this is so boring. I think it's mainly because Halo 4, first of all, just looked so different, and it was just like, I didn't enjoy it, but it was mainly the AI, like it wasn't really fun to battle them as much, at first at least, I don't know. So, like, something like, because I mean, I know it just wasn't like a full-on mission, like there was some that were kind of cool, like later on, I guess, even though I like still didn't really play them. I don't know. It's like they need to go all in with stuff like that. They can't just like put AI on a map and then like a couple waypoints and a couple like lines of dialogue. But yeah.
Nice work. Now head
Dude,
up that
exploding
terminal.
shit in
Don't
Halo
worry,
3
I've
is so
mapped out a route
nice.
to the gravity lift.
This looks so good. Look at
We
this.
just focus on keeping the Covenant off our backs.
This actually looks really nice. I mean, honestly, like whoever this is, they put maps together fairly well, Skirmishers are definitely the infinite ones. Yeah, they are. You're right. I just thought about that. Sorry, I'm like burping. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I might get a drink in a second. And some pizza. The lighting in this game engine is just so fucking... Ugh. Like, it felt like it was like... I don't know what's going on. Like, it just looks so good. The color.
Is that the flood? Containment is secure for now.
She's like super green.
Just watch where you're shooting, Echo 3.
Wait, if I shoot it, will it come out? Why can't I move? Oh, it's not broken out.
Of the gods. How blessed are we to wield
This is cool though. Stuff looks pretty clean, It's like weird because it's like so simple and blocky, but it's like so clean looking. Oh gosh. Okay, this is not what I need. Jeez. We got like the Halo 4 crates and stuff. What do I do? Out of the store. Stroking it right now. Oh my god, Jesus. Stroke it all night. Holy fuck, there's so much people. I like how reach drones just explode if you shoot their weak spot. Yeah, that's good. I like how they have shields on some of the drones in this. Pretty neat though. Dude, the like lighting in this just looks so like nice. Can't get over it.
More Prometheans.
You said Hyokin did some good work with it, despite the rough edges. Yeah, it's like really nice, but then there's like a few things that I'm like, oh god, they you know need to fix that. But at the same time, like it's like stuff that like isn't really their fault, kind of. It's just like, you know, like earlier, a lot of the weapons got compressed and like crunched down when like you can avoid that, you know. But at the same time, it's like if little things like that were done, then I mean like everything will look pretty good. There's also some things that look a little curvy, like that could look maybe better with the shading. I don't know. But yeah, like that. This map though, like look how good this map looks. I keep pressing the wrong button. Kind of a neat explosion, I guess. But yeah, it's like totally like all the art styles, like Halo. There's like Halo 1 looking towers, but then like you got all the Promethean stuff invading, like Halo 4 stuff. You know, like considering like all these art styles are so different, he made them look pretty decent together, I guess, if that makes sense. Like even these crates kind of seem somewhat normal. I think it's like the shading or something else. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. I like that way better than the Halo 4 grenade, if that's what that is. This look like basically like Spartan rigged Prometheans or whatever. I thought about adding those in my mod, but I don't know. They're just so similar just to just being a normal Spartan, you know. I might do that though. I'm still confused on to why they are releasing the Last Stand story into 2 parts instead of them being one story. Or wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know they were doing that, I guess. Just trying to make sure I understood you. And then it's tough with things like this because you have such different quality from the original game. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why, like, whenever I was originally making the mod I'm working on, like, people were like, oh, you're not going to use the Halo 3 one? And I'm like, I mean, that's not the mod I'm making. If I wanted to just replace everything with Halo 3 assets, that's what I would be doing, but I'm not, you know? But, like, there was a couple people that were doing that. I don't know why they didn't just, like, finish it and release it, you know? And honestly, it didn't look too bad if you replace them with the PBR MCC menu assets. Like, at least those looked really decent, to be honest, in Halo 4. I mean, they still were Halo. Oh fuck, they were still Halo 3, you know, stuff. But damn it, did I just jump the wrong way? Holy god, I have to go all the way back. But yeah, like I ported like the Magnum, for example, using like PBR shaders, and it looks really cool. But yeah, it definitely still looks old though, but not nearly as old as I would think. That's the last of them.
Touch that terminal and I'll unlock another passage.
What? I had to kill that dude anyways? I'm glad I came down here.
If we can't go through the wall, then we'll have to go around it.
around it. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Let's see. So at least they're finally wrapping up Infinite's multiplayer story. Yeah, I'm glad they are. I mean, it's kind of a shame they didn't like just get like a little further and finish it and wrap it up naturally. You know what I mean? Like I wish they did that. Like they almost finished that like cutscene, and then after that, like it was clear like what they're doing now, like that the Banished were gonna evade and they were gonna send out a signal. And they were gonna come there, blah blah blah, and then kind of like just like this, you know, operation. Can I just jump down there? Man, I had to do all that just to get back where I was. But yeah, like it sucks because they really only needed to like do a couple more seasons to get at least to the point we're at now. I feel like, you know, at least story-wise. And then they could have just said, "All right, we beat the Banished, or we left the Academy, and now the Banished have it, and the next Halo could have like the next location." You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Or they could just like not do that again. I didn't mind it, but it's more about like what. There's so many things they can like put their resources towards, and I mean that wasn't bad, but I feel like they were just overdoing what they were capable of or something. I don't know. It's like maybe they were just doing too much. I don't know. It's like they need to like finish the foundation first, you know.
I hate hunters.
Like them adding like all these new game mechanics that they've had in all the old Halos back, and you know, being able to like customize like Banished weapons now, or some of them, like stuff like that. Like they should have worked on all that before they like even tried to do anything like ambitious, like a story, you know, in multiplayer. I don't know. I mean, I'm just talking. Like I don't know. They did a good job, and I think they did like a really great, you know, campaign, and the multiplayer's good. It's just you can't release it over like 3 or 4 years. You got to release that shit like all at once, and then maybe some maps later. You know, like I don't have patience for live service. I'd rather just wait like. Instead of 3 years for a game, I'd rather wait like 5 years and have everything just be like really good. I don't know. You said Halo 3 assets are literally ass. So much of it's just still designed the same way as they were doing stuff in 1999. People may not like the art for Reach or 4, but you can just have such a low poly. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was just way low poly, like way more low poly in Halo 3 than probably even realized. I think for the art style, they like handled it really well. Like I still think it's like the best art style, but at the same time, I think Halo Infinite is like actually it's like I can't like say Halo Infinite's better, even though I feel like it is. You know what I mean? Because it's like literally based off Halo 3 and all that. You know, so it's like I think Halo Infinite's a great like mix of like what they were doing with like the proportions and how everything looked in, you know, 343 games. It's kind of like a good mix of like all the old and new, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's definitely, like, mostly just classic looking, but, like, they're all using the same rig, for example, as, like, in Halo 4, 5, and 6, like, most of the enemies are using, like, the same skeleton.
Detected.
Stuff like that, like, you'll notice.
Down below.
There's a lot of similarities in animations, too, and, like when you die, your Spartan spins around and shit. You know, that happens since Halo 4, and it still happens in Halo Infinite. But I mean, I honestly think Halo Infinite looks the best so far, and I think it could still look better, honestly. There's still a few things I'm like, they could do this. Like, the Banished, I think they could have made it look a little more scrappy in, like, Halo Wars 2.
Spartan, thanks for the assist.
Instead of, like, toys.
Holy Shadow. Corporal Emily Shadow.
I am the
Emily
UNSC
Shadow.
Cinia, and this is Spartan Echo 3. Spartan Echo 2 is nearby, providing air support on the Falcon.
Pleased to meet ya. Now let's move. Rhino Squad's got your back. Let's kick some ass.
Let's kick some ass, guys. Alright, let me read some comments, sorry. Infinite Lab servers could have been the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it could have.
Rhino
Like,
Squad covering fire. It's gonna
but
be a
yeah,
tough
I
hill to
don't.
climb.
Like, I wish it wasn't so hard
I'm
for
not
them to
carrying
develop in like a timely manner. Like, I don't,
Except maybe you, Dulcinea.
like I know it's hard,
Hear
like
that?
on
Sounds
Blam,
like you
but
got some
shit.
competition, Echo 3.
I think it's probably mostly because they had to lay off all the people that they needed to do all that shit. What am I supposed to do? Just jump down here? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Because it does not seem like it. But yeah, I mean, I hope the next Halo they just like keep cooking until like shit's like good. Like I really don't want to like wait around. I'm worried for like Marathon, for example, because I feel like they're just gonna release it like kind of like how Halo, Infinite was, where it's like cool in there, but they're gonna develop on it like another like 3 years, and then it's gonna really be good, like really cool, and you're gonna be like, damn, like only if it just came out like this, And then honestly, I won't be playing it by then because it'll just be like so freaking long. Like Halo Infinite now, I'll hop on on the updates and try to play it, but like I can never like stick to it. But every year you bring you to a new part of the ring, let people forge on it. The BR maps and arena maps on it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if they actually released a battle royale, I feel like it would be like way too like, like I feel like I don't know. I can't believe they were gonna try to make it in the Halo, engine. Like I can't believe, like I kind of figured that wouldn't work. Like you can make pretty big maps, but at least like with a quality that they would want. Like I could kind of see why the tech debt was too much, and that they needed like new shit to be overhauled or shit to be overhauled to get better. I don't know. But yeah, like I think if they ever release something large scale, I kind of like want them to release something like a Battlefield, like Covenant versus UNSC, on like something like as large as like a Battlefield game. But I don't know if they'll ever do that. I feel like they're just gonna make like a battle royale / extraction shooter, and then release like the Halo 1 remake. Like I feel like they're gonna do that. I mean, I know those are like the rumors and shit, but like I kind of do feel like they're gonna do that. And like I just don't know. Like I guess that's cool. I think this remake will either do really well or it's going to do very terribly. like basically like how Halo CEA was. Because like they're going to change a lot of stuff. They probably, like, I wouldn't doubt it if they use all new voice actors. I wouldn't doubt it if they like completely like kind of remake everything so that it's like the same story but like not even the same map layouts, like much larger scale. A lot of cut missions added. Like honestly, I feel like I'm worried how it's gonna be because it might be cool if they do it that way. Like they're definitely not gonna do like how they did this Oblivion remaster, which just like basically what CEA was, but obviously CEA didn't look very good and didn't catch the atmosphere. But like if it did, for example, like they're not gonna do that just again. I don't think they could. They could though. It definitely could.
Roger that, Corporal. I'll be there to pick you up shortly. Gotta fly low.
Where's the weapon? There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna read some comments here. Said, why model a part of a model you don't need in first person mode anyways? Oh yeah. Let's see, they were so crunched for 3 performance. Yeah. It's so strange, like how like Halo 3 and all, like it kind of seemed like, as much as I loved it, like I think it was like the best Halo game, you know, and it's like the best, you know, point of what Halo should be. Like Halo 2 kind of felt like it was building up to what Halo 3 was, I guess, if that makes sense. Obviously it was more gritty, but like the game engine and a lot of stuff like that. But like I don't know, like I do feel like the engine felt like it was okay, the lighting was amazing, but I feel like the engine like kind of felt like so old feeling. And then when they made Halo 4 like built upon that, I'm like, dude, they made like such a modern feeling game. Like it was very high quality. Like if they released it on the Xbox One, it would have probably solved a lot of the issues that it had, like the with the crunchy textures and all these, you know, things having to be compressed and really, you know, like if they, it would have been so much better on the Xbox One. And it really was a high quality game. I really hated how it looked. I can't stand it, honestly. Like it didn't look anything like a Halo game to me, and that's just how I feel, you know. But so a lot of people feel that's actually, I feel like that's people feel that way so much. That's why they literally reverted the art style back to the old one, kind of, you know, but like still with the 343 kind of take to it. Like a lot of people hate to hear that, I think. But like that's kind of like what they did, you know. I do kind of like the idea of them like blending in, like, you know, some of the Halo 4 and 5 stuff into the classic art style. If that's, you know, because some things kind of felt that way. Kind of. Not a lot of stuff. Dude, this grenade is weird. Like, what the fuck? That's so trippy. CE remake can only be a beautiful disaster. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how that shit's gonna be, though. Like, I'm surprised they're doing it, like, because it's just gonna be so hard to pull off. Like, first they're gonna have to do better than CEA, you know? I mean, at least if they, like, make the game engine for Unreal, like, as much as, like, Halo 3 as they can, or not Halo 3, but, like, Halo in general, you know, with the physics. To me, for, like, it to feel like Halo, it's mostly, like, the physics. Like, a lot of the stuff, like, they definitely don't need the janky animations. They definitely don't need, like, I don't think it's a bad thing to have sprint. Because they want to have larger scale. That's something they're gonna keep wanting to do, I think. And you can have a lot of vehicles, but like, if it's just really open, I don't know. I mean, sprint, I don't see what's so bad about it. Like, obviously it changes up the gameplay loop, but unless you're making small arena-style maps, then why would you? They're not gonna do. I don't think they're gonna do that anymore. I think Halo Infinite is gonna be the last time they have arena-style Halo, honestly. And that might suck, but like I wouldn't be surprised. You know, they might eventually go back to arena, like on the side, like kind of like how when they released like Apex Legends and they have just a battle royale. Like I could see them like being like, okay, like let's add some team deathmatch, you know, map areas or something. But I do wonder if they're ever gonna like try to like simulate the arena gameplay like in multiplayer, or if they're just gonna keep large scale or like what they're gonna do. I feel like they said they're gonna change shit up, but I really wonder. I feel like something's not loaded or something. The one mission.
Covenant security teams are already on the move.
It looks worse though. I'm just kidding. This is a really good mod. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just tripping me out. Yeah, I think what it's gonna do, Kenzie, I bet it's gonna use like CE model. I mean, sorry, Halo Infinite. You know, the CE models from Halo Infinite and all that. And then I feel like they're gonna kind of build on top of that, make it look better and a little bit different. Try to make Chief look a little more like Chief, I guess. Like he didn't really have the right color scheme and stuff, but then he kind of looked a little more like him in the Foundry trailer, but he lacked that like reflectivity and shit, you know, like he lacked some stuff. He looked too like his materials looked too flat or something. I don't know. I mean, it was a very early like look at it, so obviously they would work on that a lot, just like how they did on Halo Infinite. Like originally the in Halo Infinite, his armor was like super clean, and then they had a whole like grunge, battle damage pass on it. I'm hoping they, make everything like that and polished in the Halo CE remake. Like, man, I just hope it feels just like the soul of Halo, Like, they better have Sergeant Johnson sounding just like Sergeant Johnson. Like, if they use new voice actors, like they better like they better sound just like them, basically, or at least have that like iconic like sound, because they were such great characters. If you don't like do as good as the originals, then it's just gonna be so bad. Like, Jen Taylor has such a, like, exuberant or whatever voice. It's so, like, lively. You can't use an AI, or you can't really replace that. Master Chief, like, you could find a dude that sounds like that, but I worry, though, because that, like, I feel like they're just gonna pick some dude, like, that sounds like the Halo TV show guy. And then, like, what else? Like, Sergeant Johnson. There's so much Sergeant, like, type voices out there. There's, like, movies that had that type of Sergeant. Like, it's not the first time there's been a Sergeant like that. Like, they could definitely emulate his voice really well with a new voice actor if they need to. I mean, I'd rather them use the originals, by the way. Like, I'd rather them use the originals, but, like, I'm just worried, man. Like, they haven't even contacted the original people. They might just use the original audio database and, like, they might have, like, enough or something, but I don't know how they're gonna add new shit if they do that, Besides if like a few cut lines that were like very unfinished and not polished, or like ever added, Like if they use like cut dialogue, I would assume it's not very like because they didn't like keep doing it until it was like, all right, that's the final one. They just kind of like put some placeholder shit down. So that, I don't know, like it's gonna be really weird. Like, this dude sounds ridiculous. Where are you going? Alright. Did you see the guy that ports the Halo 5 assets into Halo 4? Yeah, I don't know if it's one guy, but I've seen that.
On our way now.
It looks really good, honestly, because it's like super clear and nice looking. Like, I will say it's a different art style, but it still looks good. Like, again, I just don't think it looks like, like a Halo 3 sequel, in Halo 4. But honestly, like that's why I wish, like, Halo 4 was on the Xbox One, because if it looked like the Halo 5 clarity and stuff, I think that clarity on Halo 5 really brings out that art style more, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it being so crunchy makes it look way worse than, like, it really is, Like Halo 4, or I mean, Halo 5, like, it looks really good, I guess. It just didn't look like a good Halo art style, like, I don't know, or something like that. Like, I literally just feel like if it was, like, Warframe or some other game, I would have been like, oh, okay, cool, Oh. Damn. These guys are so strong. I like how they have random Halo 3 brutes and they have like random like ones that look like Halo Infinite. But yeah, like I also like that Halo 5 to Halo 4 mod because it makes everything, it kind of refines everything. Like if they were able to do that to the whole entire game, that would be fucking cool. It would be like kind of like a remaster, I guess, if that makes sense. That's crazy how this backpack makes the whole grunt look better.
Strange. The fleet could easily wipe them out. The Didact must not have the composer yet. It must still be on the station. That means we might still have time to find the artifact and end its transmission. It looks like it's on the bridge. Let's move Echo 3.
Or are you talking about the materials in the Foundry trailer, Kenzie, or what are we talking about? And then he said, yeah, Halo 5 looks even better now on Series X, better texture filtering. I don't mind the way 4 and 5 look. I like it as much more dot looking, but I think Halo 2A is how future games probably should have looked. Yeah, honestly, I loved how Halo 2A looked. And they even had some Halo 4 and stuff in there, and it looked like fine. Like all the Covenant crates and shit were from Halo 4, I think, right? Like, and I didn't even notice it. Like, that's just proof that like some stuff in Halo 4 and 5 kind of looked fine with the art style, I think. It was mainly the shaders, I think, in Halo 4 that made those crates look weird. But then, like, yeah, there's just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's see. I don't mind the way Halo 4. Oh wait, hold on. Infinite's UNSC weapons have a little too many decals on them. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're trying to make them look like realistic and have like all this little serial numbers and, you know, engravings, and like there should only be like a couple places like that, I think. Unless it's just like a label for like a thing you could switch on in the weapon. I don't know. There's no reason to add more than what you would realistically need and shit. And I feel like in the future things would be like more simplified anyways, you know, and especially if it's like, I mean, I guess like a lot of weapons are linked to your HUD and shit and controlled, like, you know, and but at the same time, like when a Marine uses them, they might still be linked to your HUD. They have like those little screens over their eye. I'm not really sure actually about that. Try to think too much about lore and shit, or how shit's supposed to work. The Halo 4 beam rifle? Oh yeah, I think I've noticed that. Like whenever I like replaced it with the Halo 2A or Halo 5, like Halo 2 themed beam rifle, it seemed like something like that was going on. Look how nice these boys look. God damn. It's like so high quality looking, and then we're on like the like a Halo 1 map that like looks worse than the Halo 1 mission itself. Hey, we got these guys. Oh god, why did I miss that? I really like the first mission or two better than this one. I think you could polish this up a little more. Just use like you can extract the Halo CEA BSP. That would be really hard to port. Where are you going? Oh, I have to use it. Okay. Right presses.
Forerunner, Jack. Easy enough. Going up.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh god, I missed. Oh my god. I like how New Covenant did their Covenant shit too. You know, New Covenant, I think that's like my favorite custom Halo mod for like missions, like custom missions. Even though they're reusing some stuff, obviously, but like kind of like this. Like if this was a genre, like I know these weren't supposed to be full-on missions, but you know, it's still kind of like the same thing. Little Halo missions. I think New Covenant did a really great job. I kind of wish I waited till they finished it all, because like I noticed it fixed a lot of things, because I played it when it was new and there was still a lot of things being worked on, and like I don't have time to play mods more than like once usually, unless it's a multiplayer mod. Then I might play it more than once if there's people to actually play with. I wish Kira would release her source for her Covenant ship stuff. Oh yeah. I think hers looked the best. I would say like New Covenant was the best like custom, you know, but since hers was like a kind of like overhaul and a new engine, you know, or not really overhaul, it's like a whole remake and a new engine. Like I guess I kind of feel like it's a different category, you know, but at the same time, yeah, like I think hers looked the best and were the best quality. Like I think hers were like basically meeting the bar that the official games had for Halo 3. What the heck? Which was very impressive. Like one person, you know, like you had to fucking grind your ass off to fucking knock that shit out. I always like can only handle like one hard task a day, and then I'm like burn out by the end of it. Unless it's just like fun shit that has like instant results, or you can like really tell a difference. Let's see. I also like how New Covenant did their Covenant ship too. Yeah, I can't remember. I just remember it was like kind of.
Same here. You head first and we'll
It
cover
felt like more unique. I felt like than just like reusing it exactly. I think if I remember quite correctly. I don't know. Oh my god, dude, my back. I need to stop sitting like this.
Surprise, you split-lip bastard.
Eliminate the bridge.
fire. Take out those honor guards.
If you really look at what she has, it's not that complicated stuff. She is just an expert at making things visually pleasing. Well, yeah, I mean, you can basically take a lot of that stuff from other existing parts of Halo 3 and like basically kit bash it as instance geo, you know. But yeah, like I think I made like one Halo 3 map, and like I didn't even finish it because like filling in the rooms with the instance geo and actually making like the layout for the actual VSP like was the hard part, and like I kind of still want to finish that map, but god dude, it's not as easy as it looks. Like when it comes to like just placing the instance geo in there, like so many things happened. Even when I shared data, like it wouldn't, like I was always running out of space somehow. Like stuff wouldn't like appear in there, and I don't know. I mean, it was so long ago. I probably wasn't doing it very well. But I mean, I think what really makes it stand out, like you said, is the visually pleasing part.
Put me in the commander's console.
Like she
I'll
knows
try to
what
stop
looks
transmission.
good. Making that shit look all juicy, like this area. Like I love how this area looks. This is like a very visually pleasing section of this mod. Oh no, I'm stuck.
We're too late. The transmission's already reached the dieback ship.
Can this cruiser's weapons pierce the Didac shields?
Negative. But if I can trigger a Wildcat destabilization of the engine's core, the resulting explosion should be more than enough to take him out.
Do it, and let's head for the escape pod.
Why does it look so
Rhino
nice?
Squad, honey. Let's clear the way for the Sparks and
What the fuck is wrong with her? Dude, I don't. It's like I think like. I wonder if it was like this the whole time, or if they just didn't realize you can import things without compression. I mean, unless you needed to for a Halo 3 map, but like you can also just optimize it so it doesn't need to be compressed. I don't know. But there's so many things that are like fucked up that like it's like it'll look so good, and then I'll see that. What was that? Did you hear that? What was that? Did you hear that noise? Oh, hello.
Good to see you, Chief. Oh.
Look how good this Spartan looks. The FBX exporter is broken for Region 3. Exporter. What? Can you, Oh. Oh, shit! The Dynac's here to fuck shit up! Are they composing us? This mod's so weird because it's like the range and quality is so all over the place. It's like sometimes it's kind of like jarring or something.
Echo 3.
Like, look
Are
at
you alright? Can you move?
The hell was that?
Is this the Halo 1?
I think it was the composer.
I've remote access a broadsword fighter. Letting it
Why
outside
is
the
it
airlock.
glowy? Yeah. This is very shiny. I mean, this is really cool still, though. And, you know, what's great is this person will keep getting better and better, and every season will be like... That's what I love about people that... Especially when they're learning stuff from modding. Like, that's how I learned, is from modding. Like, you get to see that each mod getting better and better. Wait, where was it? I'm so floaty. God damn it.
Rhino Squad and Echo 2 won't stand a chance against all this air traffic. There's
Here we
7
go.
phantoms. We take them out.
They did a really good port of this fight,
Get
skybox.
too close to the cruisers or they'll detect us and make short work of our broadsword.
Do I have another weapon? How do I use it? Oh shit. Wait, did that do something? Yeah, like what I think, like the vibrant, like how vibrant the edges of the ring are, and how glowy it is, and how everything's moving. Like they did a really good job. I know that shit's not super easy. Like, I mean, porting the shaders over. At least like porting it to fucking Halo 4, making a skybox in Halo 4, man, that shit's, the shader wise, it's kind of annoying. Like. Oh, there you go. Press B to shoot it? Okay, that shit was so confusing. It's just so weird, like, I'm not in Halo 4 right now. These things look kind of weird. They're like, what's up with the red? The red glow. They have like really green explosions. I think they literally did some overkill with these illumination on some of these. Die! There you go.
Nice shooting, Echo 3. Now let's get the rest of them.
Die, motherfucker! Yeah, every Halo 4 thing coming at once. Yeah. I hated that color change. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's crazy how just changing it to blue made me feel like I don't know why that should bug me so much. Like in Halo 4. Like, whenever I changed it back to blue, like, and that was, like, the only change at the time, basically, because it was, like, one of the first things I changed, I was just like, why does it just make me feel so much better with how it looks? I don't get it. Like, they're just lights. Why are these phantoms humping each other?
And watch out. More banshees and seraphs incoming from the cruisers.
Echo 2 to Dulcinea. We've managed to hijack a Seraph fighter. It's a little snug. We're heading for you now.
Hold on, Echo 2. Got a few more bogeys to take care of first.
Roger that. Waiting on your green light.
What? Yeah, I mean, I know you like Halo 4's art style, which, I mean, and the blue, like, including, like, the lighting and the colors, the choice. Like, I think it's just the, like, I think it almost, like, goes with that art style, but I also feel like the art style, and it just makes everything go so far, you know, like, from what it was. And it's weird, because, like, I mean, having green lights makes sense. Hold on, I need to take this off my ear so I can hear myself talk. Otherwise, like, I feel like I'm, like, not speaking loud enough. So, like, yeah, like, it's weird, because, like, I don't know, like, the green, I don't know. I think it does pair with that art style better. It just makes it feel so, like, unfamiliar or something weird. Even though it's just a light. But yeah. Like, I can't, like, hate on people that, like, really like certain art styles, just, you know, because I really don't mind it. But at the same time, like, something about, it's like, I don't know, there's certain games that I like. I think it's like their art style might be good for what their game is. Sorry, I've been so hyper-focused. But, like, at the same time, you know, it's like I only like it for that type of thing. Like, there's like certain sci-fi games I played that had unique art styles, and I was like, that's really cool for that game. But at the same time, like, I feel like just the art style itself, even though I think it's really good, I also feel like it could be not for me as much, if that makes sense. But, like, it's almost like some people can really go all in on an art style and really make it look as good as it can, you know. Like a Marathon, man, the freaking what do you call it? The pre-game trailers before they showed gameplay. Like, those trailers made, like, what I feel like that art style could be so good, you know? And I feel like it, you know, if they end up going back to, like, a more graphic realism instead of looking more, like, cel-shaded and flat, I guess. Like, they called it the new art style graphic simplism or something like simplest. I forgot. It's graphic simple. That's what they said in, like, an interview about it. But, like, that's basically it. Like, I feel like the original take they had was such a nice refined version for that. I still really like it because they, like, in those trailers, they did really good with it, and they really made it look as good as it could be, I feel like. But at the same time, like, I still would actually prefer the Marathon original art style, but with, like, a modern take, meaning, like, more gritty looking and, you know, just like a mixture of, like, clean and gritty. But then again, the game was so old, like, you could almost, like, half of it was your imagination, you know. I don't know. I'm kind of just speaking out of my ass right now because I'm hyper focused on killing these guys. There's so many of them. Oh yeah, Phantoms in Halo Infinite do hum all the time. Dude, the Phantoms in Halo Infinite were so bad. Like, they felt like they were, like, Lego Phantoms, and they were, like, I don't know, like, they have some holes in the geometry too that I noticed that kind of make me feel like they're not as finished as they could have been. And especially, like, the effect placement is kind of weird, and the light placement's kind of weird on some of the stuff, and like the AI that kind of like spawn and do stupid shit sometimes. And then like but then you go in the Pelican and it's like fucking perfect. It feels like it's real or something. Alright, reading some comments. Oh yeah, the blue being like a fuel. Because yeah, they used that blue for like a lot of fuel tanks, and it was like more of like an energy in those, but at the same time they had lights everywhere else, so it really did seem like that is like the energy source they used, which, I mean, they could still use like a more chaotic version of it to make like a green plasma, you know what I mean, or fuel. I'm not saying they couldn't like make sense of it, it's just mainly aesthetic wise, I just didn't like it. I don't know what it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of something. What, like, I know Barney has those colors, but not Barney. Oh, there's one Phantom over here. Or there's two, actually. What even are you making now for Halo Legacies? Are you still making the same mod, or is it the same thing that, you know, I saw that you were like combining like a ton of VSPs and all sorts of crap, like, but at the same time, I don't know if you like restarted or did anything different. I know you changed the game engines like a few times, so that's, I guess, why I'm kind of not sure.
Let's pick up the remaining bandies and head for the station.
Whoa!
This space now.
That's kind of cool. See, I think the most impressive part of stuff, like making missions, is like all the scripting you have to do, and
Let's dock and try to
you know,
locate the
like
survivor.
that stuff isn't easy. Like I'm not good at that shit.
Meet you at the station.
I'm so bad I had to use an AI to like get an idea of what the fuck to do in some ways. Like I took programming 1 and 2 in college before I dropped out, and that's why I'm going back to college. And like I made a game and all this stuff, but like, man, like I don't. That's not the type of shit I want to do when I develop for games. So it's not like something I kept doing and I forgot how to do like everything. And then scripting is like, I mean, you have to like, it's kind of like similar in format and shit, you know. Like I don't know if it's not syntax, is it? Like the way like all the code's organized. I don't know. I'm so bad at like fucking saying the right thing. Man, that wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. I'm kind of glad. Some shit will take like 12 hours and I'll be like dead by the end of it. Same project, but we had to switch to ODST early last year. Progress is good though. That's good. I hope to see like I hope like all the people that have been creating mods are still doing that. Like there's like Halo Reborn. There's I mean, there's so many, dude. There's so many, like not so many, but there's like a few that I saw like that people were starting. I hope they're all still in development. Like I'm probably gonna keep working on mine no matter how long it takes, and just release it when I feel good about it. Like so many people are like, "Are you gonna finish it this year?" I'm like, I mean, I could just fucking upload it, but why would you want me to do that? Like, you know, like why not just wait? Like it's not like a new game or anything. You can just wait. At the same time, like I also don't want to release it. I want to release it basically before like the next Halo game, but maybe like during the hype of it, so like people are back into Halo. You know, not like obviously diehard fans are always going to be there, but like when it comes to you know, the other people that kind of fall off and get back into it whenever the games come out, like I feel like a lot of people kind of start looking into Halo stuff kind of on the, like whenever they first like release that trailer, that first, you know, reveal, then people kind of get excited, and then once you know it's coming out, you know, like it's like people kind of get back into it to try to remember the lore. They might play through some games, you know, and then I think that'll be a good time to release a big project because it'll just kind of get you hyped up. You know, it'll be like releasing your project before, like, you know, for example, like Oblivion Remastered, they shadow drop that shit, and then you have like Sky Oblivion being made. I'm like, damn, if Sky Oblivion came out right before that, that would have been perfect, because I would have like played that, and then played you know, the remaster or remake or whatever you want to call it, you know, but like, you know, I'm still gonna play both, but at the same time, I kind of wish I played the mod first. I feel like that would have been better that way, and then. Because, like, I mean, the remaster looks so good, to be honest. Like, you can't really beat using Unreal Engine 5 for, you know, because, like Skyrim game engine, it looks good, but even that game engine's, like, dated and shit, even with, like, some mods. I mean, it could still look pretty good, though, I guess. Let's see. There's just a lot of complexity in getting the biomes to be as big as they are with 4 BSPs, getting instances correctly working, refining the geometry. Yeah, it definitely is, especially if you're working with that seal geometry. God, it just takes so long to seal everything. And it's so annoying because, like, you would think you're done, and then you, like, go back and somehow there's more things to fix. It's like it never end. It felt like the Gopher thing where you, like, hit one and then another one pops up, or like your ship's leaking kind of thing. Like, speaking of that, I got fucking, like, look at these. I got these duplicate objects in here, which is so weird because, like, it I don't know why it does that, because it'll change which one. And then, like, I tried to remove that. Like, there's some yeah, just on here. I'm actually removing this whole wall, so that won't really matter in a little bit. But there's something going on with those stands out there. I don't know why the fuck. Because, like, every time I, like, re-import the map, it's a different stand that has duplicates. Or degenerate triangles, or whatever the fuck it says. Duplicates, yeah. Hold on, let me, what was it doing? Alright, I'm just gonna fuck around on this for a little bit before I get off. That kind of ended before I realized. We have areas that have to be playable coming from 5 or 6 different directions. Oh yeah, the AI have to flow in different directions. Eventually you have to settle on the endpoint. We did 4 total SPV, 3 releases, and now a 5th one on the way. We could have always held back on those, but need deadlines and goals. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, dude, like, the thing is, like, sometimes I'll think I'll finish something in 1 month, and then it takes 2 months, for example. Like, I almost think a deadline should be, like, twice as long as you expect, because, like, dude, I swear, like, everything I've done on this shit, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, ADHD people. They're bad at putting deadlines out. Like, some people might actually be really good at that, but not, I'm so bad at that. Like, I was, whenever, like, Rejected Shotgun, I like, tune into his streams a lot, and it's just funny, because every time he says something, I'm like, so, twice as long, okay, cool. And then it's literally that long every time, but that's literally how it is for me, too. Let's see. I wonder how many BSPs the Infinite map uses. What, this one, or, like, so this is just one BSP, and actually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take down this door. I won't have anything in that side, but I'm going to actually make another BSP connect to here, and then it's going to go into a room, and that is going to be the armory, which it'll have every weapon in the game, which will be, because I already redid every weapon with, like, PBR and whatever, the highest quality I could find, you know. The Forerunner weapons are just, like, updated Halo 5 with PBR, and then I was gonna actually, like, take Halo Infinite weapons and, like, redo them, but I don't think I will, at least yet. Maybe in the future. Right now I just have AI that respawn. Oh god, he's sniping me. And then yeah, this isn't gonna be exactly how it is. I just kind of, like, got this respawning AI thing started. So every time you kill them, a new wave comes in. But it's just a basic script to get, like, something like this going. And there's probably too much. What I want to do, since this is basically just weapon trails, I want to add some switches that you can, like, find in here, and then it'll be like Spartan wave, And then I want to add a like a bot. Like there's like that Spartan bot. I want to actually learn how to texture by using that bot, and like it's gonna be like it's like the one that was cut from Halo Infinite for training. So I'm gonna use that in here instead of the Spartan. It's on the same rig. Maybe I'll use Spartans too. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But then I'm going to have like a Covenant wave, and then maybe have them come in with drop ships instead of just respawn. And then the Prometheans will probably just like teleport in. Maybe I'll have like a Didact ship fly in or something cool. I don't know, something to make it just cool and not just basic weapon drills. But like I was gonna like in the future I'm gonna do firefight maps, but I might try to just like port firefight from Halo Reach and see if I can do that. Like a lot of stuff like kind of works pretty simply porting from that, so I'm wondering how well that will. So yeah, that's gonna be the goal. I'm just gonna kill these guys real quick. There's 2 of them. Oh my god, dude, these guys have way more health than I keep realizing. I keep forgetting like how strong they are.
Taking fire.
And then after you kill them all, again, you would have an armory there so you could pick up random weapons to use in practice. Then they just respawn after 5 seconds, I think. And wait, I think I might have to be out of the area. I can't remember if I took it out, but there's like a zone that you can't be in. Can't remember if I took that out or not. Or if the scripts are even fucking running. I don't think they are. Yeah, they weren't running at all. Let me kill everything real fast. Yeah, I think that was just because the scripts weren't running.
Contact.
And then they respawn. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I always have to like re-enable the scripts, I forget it. So yeah, that's basically like the basic script I have right now. And then... let's see. Read some comments. Sorry, I've been super focused. Let's see. All right. Sometimes the earliest thing to do, or easiest thing to do, is to make a non-colorable, do your own collision over it. Collidable. Okay. Yeah. In here, what I do, like, unless it's like a basic plane, everything uses like instance proxy, like collision and physics, like on these things, for example. Some of them are using some basic shit that I still need to update. And then, you know, like a lot of this stuff is so flat and basic, I was able to just, you know, just keep it like as is. And then stuff up there, like I basically made it, I actually just put like a flat wall for the collision, because it's just like so much easier just to like do that than because if you want to use the geometry for both collision and render, it's just like stuff doesn't import right and you run out of room or space or memory or some shit, I don't know. So yeah, I basically made like your collision and physics stuff like separate and more simplified for everything. But yeah, I don't know. I was just saying that based off that comment. I'm not sure if I was talking about the same thing or not. It helps with the budget of your pathfinding, increase the speed of everything, and a lot of... Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely with pathfinding. Your pathfinding needs to be, like, really simple. Like, if you've got a really complex geo map, like... I mean, yeah, you're basically going to have to make, like, a separate... Like, make everything render only and just, like, make everything, like a separate, you know... just separate geometry for it. Like, you could make proxy and stuff like I do, because that's kind of like how Chris set it up and how I was suggested to do it. But honestly, like, if you're like good enough at like 3D modeling, You can also just make like one solid like like shape over everything, as long as it's like close enough, like your bullets will still collide. The only thing I worry about is like the collision material on that, but I don't know. Still like learning a lot of stuff. Like my last map, it was easy to set up pathfinding because I was using like the Halo 3 BSP as like a blockout basically, and then I just like expanded on it, and then it just basically worked on it after I like expanded on it, and I still need to do a lot more. I might actually remake it again because I kind of fucked some shit up. Let's see. With what you have, you can do a really good update on Spartan Ops. The environment looks great there, new assets, some fine-tuning in it would be very simple and easy to do, and there's literally 0 Spartan Ops mods on Steam. Well, since you're doing mod testing now, is it safe to say I think your mod so far takes both aspects of other Halo 4 campaign mods to make one big epic project? Yeah, I'm just making it like basically like Halo 4 Reclaimers, like a new edition of Halo 4. Like I don't want to say it's just like an overhaul, but like with new shit, because it's like the Halo 4 campaign won't be as different as I want it to be. Like it'll still have the same BSPs. Like I'm gonna change a lot of the skybox stuff and a lot of the materials on the BSPs to kind of look better. But like they're still gonna look that way because I don't have time to like honestly do that. But at least like with all the weapons, vehicles, and then I'm gonna try to add infinite vehicles, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit it in the campaign. I'm gonna see if I can after I do everything I need. You know what I mean? And then right now I'm just gonna like replace everything with like all the weapons and characters are gonna have infinite quality at least. Period. And then the firefight map's gonna have kind of infinite quality, like basically this quality of this map, whatever this is. And then like anything custom is gonna be like high quality and try to like have this bar. And then or anything new, even if it's a port from another Halo game. But yeah, like Spartan Ops, like you were saying, I could definitely just do that. Yeah, I might. Like the thing is I'm doing a campaign thing I'm doing a multiplayer thing like that. So I might just like port like my version of the multiplayer, which isn't really different. It's just, everything looks better. But what I'm gonna do probably before I do that is port like a ton. Like I want to replace every Spartan in multiplayer with like a new version, and there's a lot. There's so many, just so you can like use your Spartan in Halo 4 and have like whatever the closest equivalent. Like there's certain things that won't look the same probably, and certain things that'll still be kind of similar, and certain things that probably don't have an equivalent that I'll probably just replace with something new that looks good, but maybe something that's close to it, I guess. And then I'm gonna use the Halo 2A maps, and then I might like update some of the Halo 4 maps, like some of my favorite Halo 4 maps. Like the DLC on Halo 4 were actually really good looking, surprisingly. Like Harvest, like some of that stuff looks pretty decent. But yeah, so multiplayer, I'll probably do that, and then I could do that with Spartan Ops. I'll probably have those as like separate releases, just so they're not like huge. Like I don't want you to have to like download like 100 gigabytes for fucking Halo 4, like all at once. So, and then what I'll have the campaign as one thing. I'm thinking like weapon drills will probably be like initially it'll be its own thing, but eventually I'd probably pair it with like the campaign. Yeah. I might even pair the campaign with like firefight. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just not. It depends like how big everything is, I guess. What I could do too is real quick. I'm just gonna add some AI and some weapons and just fuck around for a little bit. I hate how long it takes to click on something. Thank you, God. Alright. No point in doing too many things, I guess. I guess elite. Oh wait, wrong one. Damn it. Taxi driver, yeah. God, it takes forever. You're out. See ya, Kenzie. Well, getting some of the Halo 5 armors in there will be cool, and correct PBR textures. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't. I'm not going to replace them with Halo 5 ones. I'm going to replace them with Halo Infinite ones because Halo 5s look terrible. What is it not adding them? Oh my god, so annoying. There it is. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Oh my god, fucking crashed. I'm about to just get off, to be honest, because it's so fucking annoying. Let me close this. But yeah, like I want to. There's so many Halo Infinite. So like you could just use Ecker to port any Halo Infinite Spartan in with the materials perfectly, and use any coding, And I'm just gonna like. Luckily, I think I could just set them all to like a white coating so that it can be applied to like the color change for the team. But basically, I was gonna honestly just do that. I don't know, like. I'm assuming if it's just from multiplayer, it'll fit because I'm like the only thing I would be adding is new weapons, and then new Spartans, and then maybe new vehicles later on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually get off though because I'm just kind of tired.
Alpha Bravo spotted.
I like the Halo 5 AR, to be honest. Like, it doesn't look too bad. It looks better than the Halo Infinite ones they added. Like, Halo 5 still looks a little bit over kind of detailed, but like, it doesn't look nearly as like out there, I guess, as like the other weapons. You know what I mean? Like some of the weapons just looks like so like what are they doing? Like, there's so much going on. Man, I love this pistol. It's so good looking. Increased allies and Spartan Ops would be great. Yeah, I think Spartan Ops needs more allies, more like cinematic things going on, like a ship coming in when you get to a certain trigger volume, like instead of more enemies, like maybe like a cruiser flies in and then it shoots down some like guys, like kind of like how it does on that crypto mission or whatever it's called, the third mission in Halo 4, and then like maybe you kill them and then maybe some it just needs to be more cinematic if it's going to be like actual like mini missions. Like it doesn't need to be as crazy. You can even reuse shit that they did in the campaign, like I don't know, it just needed more interesting shit. But yeah, I wouldn't count 5s out. The armor would go right over Halo 4's undersuit. And then, I don't even have Halo 4's undersuit, like, there is no Halo 4. Like, that's the whole point of my mod, get rid of that, because I hate it. I hate it! I don't care what you say, I hate it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is, everything's gonna be, like, kind of looking no, I mean obviously this is a separate model, but like all Halo Infinite stuff kind of had the had similar undersuits that were kind of like that. You know, I mean they looked a little different. They looked more like Reaches, I guess. Um, but you know, it's gonna look like Reach and Free and anything that actually fit within like Halo's art style. Like Halo Reach changed the art style, but it still respected it enough. You know what I mean? It's still like it was still part of the like there were still things that still looked like Halo, and then Halo 4 just took it kind of like what they were doing with that and took it way too far. Like some of the Halo Reach stuff like works in Halo 4's art style that they kept in there that they obviously were like trying to replace like the plasma pistol. But at the same time, like I don't know, some stuff still worked, I guess. Like Halo Reach didn't have a bad art style at all. It's just, I don't know. They changed like some of it, and I feel like some of the that I like really liked, but then there were some parts of it that I really did not like. Like it's like the coloring, like I don't mind it for End of the World Apocalypse, but then it kind of bled over to like Forge and shit. Like whenever you play like Forge on a Forge World and you play like a really crazy map, like because it's like all foreigner stuff, like everything's gray. Even the map feels washed out looking, like it could look way more vibrant in color, like how Halo 3 was. So I think like it's almost like Halo Reach, like this changes they did to like meet this new gritty like art style, like kind of reflected in areas of the game that weren't that way. I don't know. I don't know if that's even really it, but something like that. You know, and then like I'm a BR guy, like I don't like the DMR and like I don't know, like Reach just really did feel like the beginning of that those changes, like especially with the Spartan abilities and stuff, which I don't mind. I like sprinting and shit, but like I mean they had like really like a Halo 4 kind of like it was literally built upon Halo Reach, you know, and I just feel like you can tell too much if that makes sense. Ugh, it wasn't a bad game. I just felt like they should have made like a modern version of Halo 3, which is kind of what I feel like Halo Infinite is. Like when I say that like the rigs and shit like are more realistic, you know, like a lot of the shapes are more realistic. You know, there's um like kind of like I like there's sound effects in a lot of ways. But it still has like that art style that the classics had. I don't know. I'm like borderline delirious. So I'm like rambling a lot about about shit right now. The Forerunner stuff in Reach is pretty weak. Yeah, I don't know what's like. It just felt so bland and you know, like all the other Forerunner stuff in the other games always felt so like awesome. You know. And then like what was it? They had that like firefight map where you're on Alpha Halo, and I'm like, and then I don't know why they made like the Halo tower look like that. It was like had that huge circular thing, and like sometimes that type of stuff doesn't look bad, but the way they made it in that did not look very good. Like it didn't look terrible, but it didn't look that great. And then Halo 4 came out, and then all the towers are like pointy and shiny, and it's like, like I get it. Like obviously in real life you have different architecture, you know, but it's like it didn't feel like it was different architecture. It felt like it was a different art style and architecture, if that makes sense, you know? Like it felt like it was just two different, like they wouldn't even belong in the same like universe type of thing. It was I don't know, that might sound dumb, but it's probably just because they were too shiny or something. Yeah, I think Infinite stuff is really great, but yeah, I still feel like it could be even better. Like the lighting and stuff, it was kind of like monotone lighting. Like it was like all blue in the dungeons and stuff, like too blue maybe. I kind of miss when everything was like gray and gold and then blue and then like it was mainly just like the lights and shit that were blue. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that sounds cool. Like, I mean, some mods aren't like that really mixed up art styles. Like, aren't too bad. Like the one I just played wasn't too bad. Like, I'm not a fan of like just throwing like every game's assets into one and like art styles as well. But some people kind of like do like some good work to make them blend better, I guess. They kind of did in that Hyokin mod, Echo Ops. But you know, I'm sure Halo Legacies will have that too, in a good way. Or I don't know. I mean, who knows? But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm sure you can make it look good. It's just I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I don't know, I'm so tired. I'm just thinking if there's anything I wanted to do before I actually hopped off. I always forget something. Oh, I added these birds to this for anyone that ends up watching this later on. Oh, and the skybox. I don't think I showed that either. So I have this skybox and these birds like a week ago when I'd never streamed or uploaded anything. These are the these are the Reach birds, so I just brought them in from Reach. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of Halo 5 outside of some things, any other Halo 5 content is being planned to being added? The only Halo 5 content that I would add is stuff that like I can't really escape. Like stuff that'll either make Halo 4 just look better if it's like a replacement, you know what I mean? Like if it's like the same thing but upgraded, like there's no other replacement. But one thing from Halo 5 that I'm probably still adding is I think I'm still adding a new level to Halo 4, which is the one. I don't know if it's exactly if it was what was cut, but it sounds like they might have had like a infinity mission where you like, you know, but when you get your not when okay, so when you get I might make it so you get your armor on that mission, like change your armor from like this to some new version, you know. But I might also just keep this all the time. I don't know. We'll see if I can make something as good as this looking, or as good looking as this. But yeah, basically that I'm gonna be adding that the Halo 5 bay from the Infinity. I'm gonna be like adding that shit as like a level where you kind of go through the Infinity, maybe like interact with some shit, and then just go out to the bay and get that armor. And then I might make you fly out of the bay and kill some ship that are attacking the ship, and then go back in, get your armor, and then fly out again. I don't know. I might not add any combat because I don't know if it'll make sense. Maybe if something tries to board the ship while you're doing that. I don't know. I'll make something that makes sense, but it probably won't be too complex, so I actually finish it in a reasonable amount of time. Actually, let me add the Infinity real quick. It's so huge. Maybe I could just drop it right here. Objects. Oh, I missed it. Spawning in! Huge fucking ship! Look how big this is. Look how fucking big it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably make a mission where you go. Where's the bays? Or like right here? No, fuck. Where are they? Can't see them. I think they're like, fuck. Are they lower? So okay, wherever the bays are, I'm like blind as shit and can't see them. Is that no? I think it's because of where I placed it. But I'm gonna basically make a mission one of those, and then if you fly outside of it, well, luckily I'll just use this as the outside of it, and then yeah, I'll add that mission if I make it so you change your armor halfway through when everyone expects you to. Oh, here they are. Oh, it's because they were under the water. So I'm gonna like, this is what they'll look like. They're still like very Halo 5 looking. I'll just basically copy this model and rip this out and use this as like the outside of the skybox or something. And then like this will be, the BSP will just be that connected to some other BSPs. And it'll be like, I have like this whole, like a high poly version of this basically that I was gonna add. It's from a Halo 5 cutscene that you like never even like actually explore. Shit's so weird having this ship like that. Look how small that is. Anyways, I like how I made these things look kind of. They just look like they're doing some shit. Compiling a new build. I can stream to you what I am working on Discord. Yeah, if you want to show me, that's fine. I'm probably gonna end this stream here, but yeah, I'm gonna eat some pizza and shit, and yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, Laster. So that way, like, he won't just come down on the Pelican in one mission and have like new armor randomly without explanation. Because I'm like, even if that's why the mission doesn't need to be crazy. It's just It's literally just an explanation of you know, what the hell, you know, how he got new armor. Oh God! All right, yeah, I'm about to end the stream. It was good. It was good hanging out. Whoever showed up. I know it's in the middle of the night. If you're still here, I am sorry if you only are up at this time, because in 3 days I am quitting my current job so that I can go to school full time and just finish that. And then after that, you know, I'm just gonna be basically up all normal hours, and I'm Eastern American time, so I'll be up probably like, I'll probably stream like past noon and before dinner, I would say. And then if that doesn't ever work out, then I might do it at night, like, you know, 8 p.m. to like 12 a.m. kind of thing, depending on like what works out and what feels best. But yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you always being around, Alastair. You always be somewhere. Just kidding. But yeah, all right, that's it. I'm like the worst procrastinator on streaming, because I like I don't know, I'm just kind of going with the flow at the moment. But yeah, I'm about to get off.